Picture this. You're at the gate, pass in hand, feeling pretty good about your carry-on. You've flown with this bag a dozen times. But when you go to board, the gate agent gives you the look. You know the one. They point at your bag. It's not getting on the plane with you. Suddenly you're confused, frustrated, and holding up the entire line trying to figure out what you did wrong. As flight attendants, we see this exact scene play out every single day. And it's not just first-time flyers making these mistakes. It's seasoned travelers who think they've got the rules down pat. But the rules you thought you knew? They've changed. Enforcement has gotten brutally strict and new tech is catching things that used to slide. We're not just talking about paying an extra fee, we're talking about being forced to leave things behind or even being denied boarding. Today, TravelVet is taking you inside the cabin to reveal the 7 most common carry-on mistakes we see get passengers rejected at the gate. This isn't just about the official rules you can Google. This is what's really happening at airports right now, from the crew who has to enforce it all. So pay close attention, because while mistake number 1 is the most common, number 7 is the one that trips up even the smartest travelers. Let's kick things off with the mistake that starts the most arguments: the oversized bag. You tell us, but I've used this bag for years. And we have to be the ones to tell you that today, that just doesn't matter. Airlines are clamping down hard on carry-on dimensions. That 22 by 14 by 9 inch limit isn't a suggestion anymore. It's a hard rule. And here's the kicker that gets most people. That measurement includes the wheels and handles. 1 inch over, and your bag is getting gate checked. 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Sounds easy, right? But honestly, the definition of a personal item is where so many travelers get tripped up. The mistake is trying to pass off a second full-sized bag as your personal item. A personal item is supposed to be a small purse, laptop bag, or backpack that fits completely under the seat in front of you. It's not a duffel bag, a massive overstuffed backpack, or all the stuff you just bought at the airport shops. We see the personal item charade all the time. Someone will board with a roller bag for the overhead bin and a backpack that has 0 chance of fitting under the seat. This causes a chain reaction of problems. First, it slows down boarding while you struggle to find a spot for it. Second, it hogs overhead bin space meant for other people. This is how bins get completely full by boarding group 4, forcing passengers in later groups to gate check their perfectly compliant bags. Airlines are cracking down. Gate agents are now trained to spot oversized personal items from a mile away. They'll stop you and make you either consolidate your bags or gate check the larger one. And yes, you'll pay a fee. For budget airlines, this is a key part of their business model. They bank on you making this mistake. For most airlines, a personal item should be around 18 by 14 by 8 inches. If your personal item is bigger, it's a carry-on. And if you already have one of those, you're breaking the rules. The solution? Be honest with yourself. If you're carrying a standard school backpack packed to the gills, it's probably too big. Opt for a smaller bag, a briefcase, or a tote that you know will slide under the seat without a fight. It's a simple move that makes boarding smoother for everyone, especially you. Everyone knows not to bring weapons or explosives on a plane, but the list of banned carry-on items is full of surprisingly normal things that get people flagged every single day. The mistake is just assuming an everyday item is fine without checking the official TSA list. For example, did you know that most tools are banned from carry-ons? That includes screwdrivers, wrenches, and pliers. Even a harmless-looking foam toy sword might get confiscated. Heading to a music festival? Tent stakes have to go in your checked bag. Love to cook? Cooking spray is banned from both carry-on and checked luggage because it's flammable. Sporting goods are another minefield. Anything that could double as a bludgeon, like a baseball bat, golf club, or even a walking stick, isn't allowed in the cabin. And some rules are just plain weird. That magic 8-ball you bought as a souvenir? It has too much liquid inside and will probably be taken. Gel-type candles are also a no-go. These might seem like small things, but TSA doesn't see it that way. Their motto is basically, when in doubt, throw it out. Finding a prohibited item means, at best, losing it and getting delayed. At worst, it could lead to a full bag search and a serious talk with security. We hear the stories constantly from passengers who had to give up something sentimental or expensive. The solution takes 30 seconds. Before you fly, use the TSA's What Can I Bring? Tool on their website. It's a searchable database that gives you a clear yes or no. Don't let a souvenir snow globe ruin your trip. In today's world, we all travel with a ton of electronics. The mistake isn't bringing them, it's how you pack them. Burying your laptop, tablet, or other large electronics deep inside your carry-on is a guaranteed way to slow down the security line for yourself and everyone behind you. TSA requires all electronics larger than a cell phone to be removed from your bag and placed in a separate bin. If your laptop is at the bottom of your perfectly packed suitcase, you become that person, frantically digging through your clothes while everyone else groans. Plus, tangled cords and clustered devices can make the X-ray image unreadable, triggering a mandatory and very time-consuming manual bag check. But here's the insider reason this really matters. It's about power. TSA agents may ask you to turn on your devices to prove they're functional. If your battery is dead, they have the right to confiscate the device, and you won't get it back. This rule is to make sure the device is what it appears to be, and not something more dangerous in disguise. The fix is to pack smart. Use an easily accessible pocket or a specific packing cube just for your electronics and chargers. Before you even join the security line, have your laptop and tablet out. And most importantly, make sure every device has enough charge to power on. Think of your carry-on as a tech puzzle. Your goal should be to take it apart and put it back together in under 60 seconds. If you can master that, you'll sail through security every time. Our final mistake is probably the most expensive one, and it comes from a simple assumption that all airlines have the same rules. They absolutely do not. The mistake is not checking the specific carry-on policy for the airline you're flying, especially if it's a budget carrier like Spirit, Frontier, or Ryanair. On big airlines like Delta or American, you usually get one carry-on and one personal item for free. But on many budget airlines, your basic ticket only includes one small personal item that has to fit under the seat. That overhead carry-on bag, that costs extra. And the fee to add it at the gate is often double or triple what it would have been if you'd paid online when you booked. We see passengers at the gate in total shock when they're told they have to pay $100 for a bag that was free on their last flight with a different airline. This isn't an accident. It's their business model. They hook you with a cheap base fare and make their profit on these extra fees. They are counting on you not to read the fine print, and their enforcement is famously strict. European budget airlines are known for weighing and measuring every single bag, and their US counterparts are doing the same. The solution here is non-negotiable. Before every single flight, go to the airline's website and read the baggage policy for your specific ticket type. Don't assume anything based on past trips or other airlines. Check the dimensions, the weight limits, and how many items you're allowed. A few minutes of research can save you a lot of money and the headache of being rejected at the gate. So, there you have it. The 7 mistakes we see day in and day out. From the size of your bag to the batteries packed inside, the rules of flying are tougher than ever. If you've ever been burned by one of these, tell us about it in the comments. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you at the gate? Your stories might just save another traveler from making the same mistake. And if this video helped you pack a little smarter, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We drop new videos every week with insider secrets the airlines don't want you to know. Traveling in 2025 takes more than a ticket and a passport. It takes preparation. The days of just showing up and hoping for the best are long gone. Gate agents and flight attendants have more authority than ever, and automated systems are designed to catch every little violation. Your carry-on is your responsibility, so measure it, weigh it, check what's inside it, and know your airline's specific rules. By avoiding these 7 simple mistakes, you can make sure that both you and your bag get on the plane drama-free. Pack smart, stay informed, and travel safe.